Hello, welcome back to another beer review, and it's time for another beer. It's time for a Belgian session beer. I don't get many session beers which are Belgian, so this one has intrigued me. The beer is from the Brasserie De La Senne, or De La Senne. Murder me in the comments if I've pronounced that wrong. And we have a hoppy ale called Taras Boulba, 4.5% ABV. I'm intrigued by this label, so I've found out some things. I've got it up on the internet here. It's got a description about this beer, and I'm going to read it to you because I think it's only fair that I do that, because I don't know much about that label, but is a label actually what attracted me to buy this? A little bit different. It's got noble hop in this one. It's 4.5%. So, Taras Boulba is the perfect session beer, loaded with complex yeast flavours, hot to perfection, and as drinkable as any beer you've ever tried. At 4.5%, it's built for drinkability. We suggest buying it by the case. £4 a bottle, you got no chance. You'll doubt wondering where the name comes from and what the hell foreign text says. It's all been explained to us by the brewers, but we're still not entirely clear about it. What we can understand is that a young Flemish man, I think that must be him there, that's the young Flemish man, has gone and married a French-speaking Wallonian girl, and his father, Taras Boulba, is very angry. So it says the girl and his father. The girl, I think that must be his father who's angry about that. That's that bloke's father. Smearlap, if you see that there, it says Smearlap. It means full. It means full in a bizarre local dialect which combines Flemish and French. This is all a bastardisation of the original story by Gogol, whose protagonist was Ukrainian Zaporozhian Cossack. Murder me in the comments, I've got that one. And a Protestant. His son marries a Polish girl, a Catholic, during a religious war between two countries in the 1600s, and the Ukrainian father simply kills his son to eliminate the shame. So there you go. There you go. Have you got that? I've got it. Let's see what it's like inside, because that's what matters. I haven't seen many people review this one. I think Dean did this about a year ago. I remember seeing some video from him, because in the summer he usually sits in his garden and does reviews, which I wish I could. Best place to do reviews, I think. Anyway, I'm waffling on. There is the crown. See what it is from the neck. You're getting a lot of yeast. You're getting different tones of yeast from the neck. You're getting what I would term as a traditional Belgian yeast aroma. Then you're getting a different yeast aroma, like a milder yeast aroma, not as, hasn't got that Belgian characteristic to it. It smells nice. It does. It smells nice. So let's pour out. I think there's sediment in this. So appearance, quite pale, very pale actually. Straw appearance to this beer. Let's give it a whirl. See if we can get some sediment chucked in. And there goes the cloud of sediment and yeast. Beautiful. So it was clear straw colour. Now it's gone a bit cloudy, as you can see there. Yeah, it's more, the carbonation's quite medium carbonation, quite a fluffy head. And again, you just get a nice big yeast aroma to it. So there's only one thing for it. Boys and girls, I'm going to go in, so cheers. That's different. I was thinking it was going to give off traditional Belgian yeast in the taste. Cloveness, candied fruits, that type of thing. What I'm getting, a lemon tartness to it. It's quite dry. It does quench your thirst, I must admit. The mouthfeel, does it feel thin? It's no, I don't think it's. I've had thinner beers in mouthfeel. This is actually rather nice, and I'll be quite happy to session this. It's doing what it says on the label. It's got these lovely little notes of slight notes of lemon that it's pulling at your saliva. It's not dry. It's not a dry beer, but it's just pulling at your saliva glands. You know, leaving your mouth a little bit dry, but in terms of your saliva, it's not a dry tasting beer, if you know what I mean. Digging myself a hole there. We're going again. Very nice, very sessionable, quite clean round the mouth, very clean round the mouth. It's a lovely beer. So boys and girls, from the Brasserie De La Senne, Towers Boulba, highly recommend that. Highly recommend that indeed. A lovely, drinkable, sessionable beer. What leaves you wanting more. It does. Lovely. Thank you very much for watching this beer review. As always, please leave a comment and please subscribe if you haven't. See you boys and girls. All of ya on my next one. So cheers.